Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little different. As you guys know, I open boxy charms every month for you guys, and this past month I've had several people say, we get really pretty palettes with really cool colors, but I never know what goes together. Could you please show us what to do? So today is going to be my very first tutorial, so bear with me because I'm really nervous about what to do and what to say because I am not a beauty guru. I'm not like a makeup pro or anything like that, but I am going to try my best for you guys. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, in the latest boxy charm, I ended up getting Celestial Thunder by Dominique Cosmetics. Okay, and it had all kinds of really pretty colors. We've got shimmers, we've got mattes, bright colors, and a couple neutrals. It's a good little palette. But a lot of people are scared of that pink and turquoise especially. Most people are used to grabbing a neutral, swiping across their lid, not knowing what else to do. I like to play around with my stuff, and my biggest rule is it doesn't necessarily have to match, it just has to go together. Blend, blend, blend until it looks right. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I have no clue what kind of look I want to do. So you guys are just gonna have to bear with me a little bit. A couple of boxy charms ago, we got the Moda Pro. Let's see if I can, there you go, brush set. And it's only been open for that unboxing, so I've never used them. So I figured since I'm using a boxy charm palette, why not go ahead and use the brushes as well? So that's new too. So hopefully they do what I'm wanting them to do. I guess we'll find out as we go. So you've got quite the variety. Shading, blending, all that stuff. Liner. So hopefully that gives me enough to do what I'm needing to do. Okay. I thought that I would go ahead and do like a date night eye on one eye and then more of a daytime on the other. That way that you can have like two ideals of like what to do with this palette. So let's just go ahead and start. We'll do, like I said, date night on this side. Let's do that. Okay, so that's gonna be more of our bright colors, more smoky, all the things, okay? So I want to start off with Eternal Light across my lid, but to make that show up, I'm going to go in with some concealer first to make it really stick, because when I swatched it, it's really pretty, but it's also not very opaque, and I want it to pop. I want my eyes to look like diamonds, kind of deal. So I'm just gonna, let's see, oh gosh guys, I don't even know. I'm gonna go into my mirror, I guess. Hopefully you guys can see. And just dot a little bit of that on there. Okay, looking a hot mess. And then just pat it in across the lid. Don't go up past your crease though, because we don't want it sticking up there. Okay, so something like that. It don't have to be perfect because we're covering it up. And since I'm packing it on tight, I'm not gonna look up because it's gonna transfer, so I'm sorry I look a little crazy right now. But I'm not going to take a brush. I'm gonna take my finger because I really wanna pack it in there instead of more of the blending kind of technique. So I'm just gonna go, let's see, right in to that Eternal Light. And we are gonna shoot. I'm trying to use this one, but I can't see enough. So hopefully you guys can see with me looking into my mirror. Like I said, this is my first time, so it's kind of trial and error. We'll see how this all goes. Ooh, this color is so pretty. It's like champagne. All the little bubbles coming through. Maybe this would be also a fun holiday eye. And I'm saying holiday because it could go Christmas or New Year's. Because I'm definitely not a happy holidays on Christmas. I'm a Merry Christmas, have a very blessed day kind of gal. But if I'm speaking about in general, all the holiday, that we just had Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the New Year's, then I'll say holiday, as a cluster. Okay, so we've got that. Oh man, that's looking nice. It is a little fallout though on it, so I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and kind of clear up some of that fallout. It's really loose, it's really soft, and I just get that extra glitter right on off of there the best that you can. But anybody who deals with glitter in any way, shape, or form, makeup or otherwise, you know, it just kind of sticks with you, so it's all right. So next I'm going to go with Zero Gravity right here. It's kind of a taupe, but it also in certain lightings has like a lavender kind of undertone, like it's a purpley taupe, which is really cool to me. I like that a lot. I'm gonna go with this little guy right here. Does he have a number or something? Yes, he does. It is the 420 detail brush, okay? So we're gonna do that and go right into Zero Gravity. Well, the excess just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it in the crease and then I'm going to blend up just a little bit, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Get in there like a window wiper. Swish, 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 swish. Just back and forth, back and forth. Get that color in there and then start blending in little circles. Do not go below the crease, go up. And kind of don't go into the inner corner here, kind of stop like right here, okay? Don't go any further because you don't want to darken your inner corner. You want to brighten it to make your eye look more awake and more vibrant. Because if you're anything like me, you need to look as awake as you can because most of the time I look like a zombie. Okay, so we're just gonna keep blending the crap out of that. You cannot blend too much. You don't want any harsh lines, okay guys? So just take your time with it. Make sure not to go below like your lower lashes as well. So avoid the inner corner and avoid the lower lash line, okay? That's our goal for this. But just deepen that up, okay? With this color. I'm gonna get just a hair more and go right here. You want it to be a little bit darker the further out that you get. I'm not saying make it like muddy black, but just a little more on the ends. Until it starts to kind of make a little bit of a V shape here. Okay. And anything that's fallen out, once again, you can just like kind of swipe it off. Even though that's a matte, it actually has some shimmer in it as well. So this is gonna be glitter, glitter. Now I'm gonna go in with this black matter right here, which has actually got lots of purple flecks in it, and I'm super excited. Purple is my absolute favorite color. Anybody who knows me knows that. So when I seen this, I was like, yes, yes, sir. I will take that. Okay, and we are going to, oh my gosh. I'm at like such a weird angle. I'm not used to doing my makeup looking like straight down. I'm usually like straight on, so I'm like at a weird angle. So hopefully I don't end up looking like a daggone clown that don't know anything. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna kind of go right back into the crease a little bit. Start about the middle and work my way out and deepen that V. And when I'm talking about the V, I'm talking about like this that I'm creating, okay? So let's see what we can do here. And I'm using the same brush since I'm blending these two colors together. I did wipe off of some of the excess of Zero, was it Zero Gravity? Yes, but it's the same brush. And like I said, don't go past like the middle. So we're just gonna work that in circular motions again, blend that into that pretty champagne color and just darken up that outer V, okay? So something like that. And you can blend as much as you want, because like I said, you can't blend too much. The more you blend, the more it goes together. Also, you're packing it down into your skin, so in my opinion, if you're packing it down in there, it's gonna stay better. Okay, now I'm going to grab the little liner brush, which is 498 line. So it's just like real flat, real thin. And y'all are probably gonna think that I'm crazy, but I love colors, okay? But I don't like to be like RuPaul's Drag Race kind of bright. So I just kind of like to do like a little bit of a pop. So we are going to go in with this Mystic Ice right here. And I'm so excited about this color. We're gonna pack it on there pretty good. Okay, blow off a little bit. And we are going to go on the bottom lash line. We're gonna go from where we stopped with the black matter to about where, when you're looking straight ahead, you're gonna line it up with your pupil. So it's gonna be the center of your eye, okay? So you're just smudging this in to your lower lash and working it into that black matter right there, smudgy, 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 to where there's a nice kind of gradual blend instead of just all of a sudden like, where the heck did this blue come from? So kind of like that. Okay, can you all even tell that that's blue? I'm not really sure. I'm trying, guys. Okay, so just right under that lash line, from the black matter to the middle of your eye, like about where your pupil is when you're looking straight ahead, is what I did. Then I'm gonna go in with the liner again into that Eternal Light that we put on the top. I'm not gonna do the concealer because I don't want it like super crazy or anything, but just pack that on there. And then we're gonna do, I need this again, the inner corner right here, this little circle, like where your tear duct is, I guess. We're gonna swirl it into there and then drag it to where that blue is and blend those two together. Just merge those together, okay? So we're doing that right there. And that's just gonna, whoo, I got a little bit of that glitter in my eye. That's the only thing I don't like about doing glitter in your tear duct area, because it makes me legit tear. All right, so now we're gonna do liner. And I'm like thinking, how the heck am I doing it set up like this? But we're gonna give it a good go. We'll see how it works. I have the winged liner stamp by Lavore, and it does actually have the stamper on it. And I'll show you what I mean by that. It's legit like a stamp. Okay, I don't know if y'all can tell, but like the end of it is not just like a pen, it's a stamp. So like, I'm just gonna show you on your hand, on my hand. So like, it gives you like a wing, okay? But then it also has a fat pin on the other side, and that's what I like. This is the little beauty I like. And instead of like going from your outer corner and flicking up, like everybody says to cat wing, you flick. I don't have a lot of control that way, and I make a mess every time. But with this fat tip right here, you can kind of just like lay it. You can kind of see on my skin, like you can lay it and see like where your wing's gonna be, and then go back and sharpen that corner up if you need to. So that's what I've been doing lately to kind of cheat a little bit, because I love a good cat eye winged liner, however you want to say that. I'm a 90s girl, so it's a cat eye to me, but whatever. I think it's wings now. But I don't have a lot of control, so I had to like kind of come up with something that works for me. So maybe it'll help some of you guys too. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here and boop. After you boop, then you're just gonna wanna follow that upper lash line and fill it in. I'm really struggling to do. I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna cover my face for a second, but I've really gotta be able to see this because I'm like too far away. And I'm just making sure to like smudge that all the way down into my lash line, and then I'm just coming out here and I am flicking a little bit till I get just a little bit sharper of a wing, like that. Just keep playing with it till you get it looking like you want to. Like I said, normally I'm a little bit quicker at it, guys, so sorry about that. And I'm like at a weird angle. It's not the best cat eye that I've ever done, but it'll work. We'll take it. I'll hopefully get more used to this, and if I don't get any better, we won't do it again. That's just how it's gonna be, guys. Now I'm gonna take this bigger fluffy brush right here. And I'm not really adding any color. I'm just going in with a dry brush. And I'm just gonna, little circular motions, just to smudge that out just a little bit more. That way it's not so like harsh. And then I'm just gonna clean up some of this glitter, which it won't be all of it because there's a lot of it. Let's just be honest there. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with Tarte's Big Ego mascara. I really love it a lot. Let's see, let's get that goop off the end. There we go. So I'm just gonna go right to the base of the lash line and start wiggling outwards. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this one to where I can see a little bit better. But I wanted y'all to see that motion. I kind of start with the middle and then I kind of, you know, go to the edges. Same motion. Wiggle all the way to the tip. Then I usually just take like the very tip end for the inside and just wiggle it onto those. So there we go, like insane lashes. Hopefully y'all can see those. I don't know. I'm trying real hard. I can't tell what y'all are getting and what you're not. But anyways. So hopefully you can tell a difference in between my eyes, not just with the color, but like it just looks bigger and brighter. Like the color of my eyes, the whites of my eyes look brighter than like over here. If they don't, I did something wrong, but I think that it makes a huge difference. I'm all about doing some eye makeup because that's what makes you come to life, in my opinion. I love doing it. But hopefully that wasn't easy enough. Smokey, I was trying not to do something that had like all the colors in the pan because I do that sometimes. Also, I usually do like a brow color to like blend out my smoke all the way to my eye. So it's a little less harsh, it blends it out even more, but there is not really a color in this pan that works. So I grabbed like another palette that I did get in a boxy charm, but it is a different one, and I didn't know how you guys would feel about that, but I need something up there, and the only thing in the right color is that Eternal Light, but it's glittery, and I don't want that up there. This ain't the 90s anymore. We don't need to be frosted all over our faces. So it's Protege by Suva Beauty. It's a really pretty palette itself, and we're gonna go in right here with Tact. And I'm just gonna get like a big old fluffy brush. This one is it's actually the Crease 430. I like mine a little bit more precise for my crease, but a lot of people like this fluffy because they say it blends faster. I just don't feel like I have enough control. But this is what I'm gonna use for my brow. We're gonna go in with that Tact, just really light. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to start right at my crease and just start circling just to blend that just a little bit more, and then trace right under my eyebrow. Okay, and you'd want to start at your eyebrow, not the corner of your eye. Don't come into your nose and then go out, like just right here and swoop across just like that. It's not like some exaggerated move. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. It just gives a little bit of highlight to that brow bone to make it like pop out just a little bit more for you. And then it also is another step of like blending. I don't do a whole lot of it, just something, just to give it a little extra without having like another 10-minute like process to do, because makeup can be as easy or as hard as you want to make it. I could sit in front of the mirror for 3 hours doing a makeup look, and then I can also be like, I'm busy today, 10-minute eye. It just kind of depends. So hopefully you guys are cool with this look. Hopefully you can see everything okay. And I'll try to get some pictures to pop into so that I can make sure that you're seeing that blue really good. Because like for me looking, like I'm not seeing it a whole terrible lot in this video. So we're moving to this eye, and we're not doing wings and crap on it. It's just gonna be like an easier, simpler kind of look. I'm still gonna use pretty colors though. I'm going to start with this Storm Dust right here. Okay, Storm Dust, here we go. And it's like a rust color, which I'm loving. I'm gonna look totally wonky, you guys, but we're gonna do the same thing that we did before. Start in the crease and kind of work our way up. just keep blending, just keep blending. What do we do? We blend, blend, blend. I'm not as concerned this time if you get down past the crease itself because we're packing on a darker color or a more pigmented color, not dark necessarily, but more pigmented. So it's not going to matter as much as it did before. Okay, and that is really pigmented, so I am gonna go back in with that crease brush that's actually for a crease and not add anything to it. I'm just gonna blend the crud out of this. Just small circular motions. I'm being a little aggressive. You might not should tug on your skin this much, but okay, so there's that. And that's what we're working with right now. A little bit of fallout, so I'm just gonna and then I'm gonna use God's gift for makeup brushes, your finger, and I'm gonna go into Fireball. Where's it at? Right here. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, packing that in on my finger. Hopefully y'all can see that. And we are gonna go all the way from the inner corner all the way across the lid. Ooh, girl, that is pretty. I love that. Okay. Woo, ma'am. Okay, we got some pretty going on there. I love that color a lot. Then we're going to take our little liner brush and we're going to go back into the zero gravity that we used before. So this taupe color right here. The more I look at it, the more like purpley it looks, but I've heard other people in their tutorials say taupe, but maybe I'm blind. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go on our upper lash line this time. I'm not gonna go, since we're trying to do like a quicker eye that you could wear every day. And I know this is bright, so this might not be everybody's day-to-day look, but it's pretty easy. I'm just going in with a crease color across the lid, and then instead of going in with a liquid felt tip liner, I'm just gonna smudge this in so it's a little more day-to-day kind of look. And if you want to change up the colors where it's not so bright, you can do that too. There is not a lot of like daytime colors that like a lot of people would consider daytime, like a neutral brown, like an ashy brown or something, or like a gold. That's not in this palette, so this is like as daytimey as I can go, which I totally would wear every day. But hopefully you guys are kind of picking up what I'm laying down. So we're just gonna go right on this upper lash line and just smudge that color. Nope, not loving that. It's not opaque enough, guys. No. Let's try this Black Matters just to see, since it's darker. Let's see if it. Still not my fave, guys. But it did do something. Normally if I had like some setting spray with me, which I did not bring that in here, I would spray my brush and then dip into the color because it makes it a little more opaque when it's wet, when your brush is wet. If you did that, it would work out perfect. This is working okay. I mean, you can see it. And I guess since it's daytime, it don't matter that it's not like, whoop, bam! But usually I like just a little more on this. But it don't look bad. So there's what we're working with, guys. Okay, and we're gonna take that same, well, no, I'm not gonna do glitter under my eye. So let's just go back to the zero gravity. And we're just gonna go right underneath from the outer corner to the middle of your eye. When you're looking straight ahead, you want it to line up about with your pupil. And I'm going to connect it with the upper lash, making just a teeny V. don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm just going here and extending up just a little and then connecting to what we did up top. Just a little, just to make it frame in really well. Okay. Lots of fallout on this one. Dusted away like it was never there. So there we go, that's what we're working with. That's more of a simple look. Something that I would do really quick for work. I'm gonna throw on some mascara. Oh, let's go here. Once again, start at the base and jiggle your way up. Jiggle, jiggle. Instead of jingle, jingle. Jiggle, jiggle all the way to the top of your lashes. I'll just touch my cheek. Blessed be y'all. Okay. So other than me touching my cheek, maybe I got that, I don't know. So here's the two looks that we've got. Hopefully you guys approve. Like I said, I was definitely nervous about this, didn't know what to do, didn't know how it would turn out, and I think it's definitely patchy at best, but I really tried. Hopefully you guys could follow me in my jumbled mess of a tutorial. Hopefully you like the looks that we did. To finish off, I'm gonna use the, I got this from Boxy as well. I'm not even gonna try and say the name. Jante Blue maybe, I don't know. As I say, I'm not gonna try it, I tried anyways. And it's in Dark Natural. So we're gonna go in and align our lips. Which is always the most like awkward part of the tutorial because obviously I cannot like talk and line. Okay, so that's definitely off camera, guys, sorry. Then I just lined them. And then I'm gonna take the liner, and I know this sounds crazy, but I'm gonna use a matte lipstick, so fill them in with the liner. Okay, I know that sounds crazy, but the liner makes your lips a little bit tacky, so you put a liquid matte lipstick on it, it actually like adheres to that sticky tackiness and it holds your color on longer. One of my favorite liquid lippies is Dose of Color, and this one came in their last boxy charm, so that's gonna work out good. You want to be really careful putting on liquid lips because if you get them outside your lips, they're gonna pretty much stay there. You're gonna wipe it, it's gonna stay, and you're gonna be mad. You're gonna just like scrub your face off, start all over. Yeah, kind of deal. Because then you're like, well, maybe since it just got around my mouth, I can just like take that off and like blend in my makeup. It never works. It don't work. It don't happen. But anyways, guys, I hope that you guys have enjoyed my very first tutorial. I know it was patchy, so if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Okay, let's just take that advice right now. I really tried my best, so hopefully it worked out well. As always, remember to subscribe, like, and share. Bye, guys.